Welcome to Going Carbon with me, Suraj Nandrekar. Today we are here to discuss the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, and more than that, what is happening in the opposition. The BJP today has a brute majority, and the Congress, which is supposed to be the principal opposition, has contributed immensely to the BJP's position in Goa. Be it 2019, 2022, several Congress MLAs have defected and gone to BJP. To discuss this, we have the former President of Goa Pradesh Congress Committee, Girish Chodankar Bab. Girish Bab, where is Congress heading today?
अजूनही आमचे जे वर्कर्स आसात द पार्टी वर्कर्स पार्टी वोटर्स दे आर स्टील विथ काँग्रेस वी आर एक्चुअली प्रिंसिपल opposition party, the one of the oldest political party having roots in all the 40 constituencies and all 1600 plus booths in Goa. It's only Congress and BJP which has a presence in most of the booths. BJP might not have booths workers in some booths in some places, but Congress still has the presence of that. Only what we need is we need to activate it. We have to charge our ground, and that is what we need to do.
Well, where do you think the Congress is heading vis-a-vis the Lok Sabha polls? The polls, I think it's just 12 months away. So where do you think, has the Congress really regrouped after the September 2022 setback when 8 MLAs left the party and went to BJP?
Not really, but the efforts are on. Still, we have to reorganize ourselves in the several constituencies of those 8 constituencies where our MLAs have gone. So the most of those constituencies, I think we need to work very hard, barring 1 or 2 constituencies. We need to rebuild, reorganize, reboost ourselves in those constituencies. We still have many workers in those constituencies. We have voters in those constituencies. Only we have to reach out to them, and I think the things will change. What we need is we have to rebuild the trust that we lost, because earlier we lost 10 MLAs who defected, and thereafter 8 more MLAs have defected. So still we have a ground which we need to charge them. This time parliament elections are not going to be easy for us, because in the North Goa we have just 1 MLA. It's 1 constituency which is represented by our MLA, and in the South it's just 2 constituencies. The first time Congress is going to face parliamentary elections without many MLAs in both the constituencies.
Just now you said about BJP not having booth karyakartas in many constituencies. I reckon that you are talking about Salsette, and but despite the Congress having advantage in Salsette, don't you think they have lost the plot somewhere and they have not taken the advantage?
Not really. So what has happened is, if you see the voting pattern of 2022, see, we have got new voters who have voted, but we lost our traditional voters. So we lost more or less because of that. Otherwise, our vote share will be somewhere around, it will be plus 40, which even BJP cannot touch. So if you see what vote share we got in 2022, despite all of us, our leaders leaving the party. So we have actually maintained our vote share, despite everyone leaving, despite BJP planting several political parties to split our votes.
No, but while you being at the helm for several years, why are people, leaders leaving Congress and going to BJP? आता अशें लोकां मदीं अशें हें जालां की एक तकलेन बसला की काँग्रेसीक वोट घाली जाल्यार तो BJPकूच. हाज्या खातीर तुमी कितें करूंक चिंत्ता? इज देर एनी डिस्कशन ऑन दीस इश्यू?
See, naturally, when we got the leaders who are so selfish, who are ready to sell themselves, देवा कडेन वचून सोपूत घेतात, एफिडेविट सायन करतात, लोकांक मुखार सांगता की आमी पक्ष सोडून वचपाना. जे लोक देवाक फटोवपाक शकतात तांकां तेणी लोकांक फटयलें हातूंत व्हडलें कांय दिसना. पूण जे पयशां खातीर देवाक फटयतात, देवाक नेगार वयतात आनीक एक्झॅक्टली ओपोजीट करतात जे देवा मुखार वचून तेणी सांगलेलें. सो त्या हेजेर आमकां सेटबॅक डेफिनेटली जाल्लो आसा.
पूण थोड्यांक देवान सांगलां येवन वच म्हणून.
जे दिगंबर कामतीक रिफर करता न्ही तुमी, कारण ताणें ते रिफर केल्ले की ते सगळ्यांक व्हडली फकाणां म्हणटा ती देवाची दिगंबर कामतीन केल्ली आसा. कारण हेजे पयलीं कितें तो जाता कितें ते सगळ्यांक सांगतात की आपलें बरें करपा देव, देवाच्या नांवा शिवाय तो उलयच नाशिल्लो. आयज सगळ्यांत चड दुख्ख जे लोकांक जालां की जो मनीस सदांच देवाच्या नांवान सगळें करतालो तेणेंच देवाक फटयलो. हेजें दुख्ख लोकां भितर खूब पसरलां, जें अक्रॉस रिलीजन.
See, you now, after you left the party post 2022 elections, Amit Patkar was selected or elected or appointed the party president. But then there are allegations against you also that you during your period as the party president, the party has gone from bad to worse. What do you have to say about this? Especially this was told to me by Francis Sardinha and Churchill Alemao during the interviews, if you have seen them live.
हांवें जेन्ना पार्टी केन्ना घेतलेली हातीन, जेन्ना 2017 आमकां मेजॉरिटी मेळोन सुद्दां आमी सरकार करपाक शकले नाशिल्ले. आनी जेन्ना आमचे ऑलरेडी एक आमदार विश्वजीत राणे तोडच्यान वचोन BJPन हांगा सरकार केल्लो. म्हळ्यार आमचे कडेन जवळ जवळ 18 आमदार आशिल्ले, 17 आमचे आशिल्ले, एक आमचो जो इंडिपेंडंट आशिल्लो, आनी BJP कडेन फक्त 13 आमदार आशिल्ले. म्हणजे लोकांनी एक बदल हाडलेलो. आनी त्या परिस्थितीन जेन्ना आमची सगळ्या वर्करांची मॉरल डावन, वोटर्सांची मॉरल डावन जी जाल्ली, त्या परिस्थितीन हांवें पार्टीची सुत्रां हातीन घेतलेली. म्हाका याद जाता 2018 पार्टीची जवळ जवळ मे म्हयन्यान 4 मे कितें तरी हांव पार्टी प्रेजिडेंट म्हणून पद स्विकारलेलें. तेजे नंतर जो एक गरज आशिल्ली की पार्टीची मॉरल रिबिल्ड करप, ती रिबिल्ड करपाचें आनी लोकांचो विश्वास परत हाडप. लोक फ्रस्ट्रेशन आशिल्लें, लोक अक्षरशा वयतले रडटाले की आमी इलेक्ट करून सुद्दां आमचो सरकार जालो ना, हें लोकांक दुख्ख आशिल्लें. आनी त्या दुख्खांतल्यान परत वर्करांक भायर काडप आनी रस्त्यार हाडून तो प्रोटेस्ट करप, तो एक मॉरल बूस्ट करप, ती व्हडली जबाबदारी म्हाजे कडेन आशिल्ली. सो ती आमी करता करता आमचें पार्लमेंट इलेक्शन आमी लास्ट टायम पळयलें. त्या पार्लमेंटा इलेक्शनाक आमी 1 वर्स म्हाका मेळ्ळें पार्लमेंटा इलेक्शना पयलें. म्हाका दिसता ह्याच म्हयन्यान हांव अपॉयंट जाल्लो. आनी तेजे नंतर हांवें सगळे आमचे टिमी बरोबर एक न्यू टीम आमी बिल्ड केली आनी जवळ जवळ 40 मतदारसंघान आमी मुवमेंट स्टार्ट केलो. वेगळे वेगळे प्रोग्राम्स आमी घेवन गेला. तितून भितर एक आसा नमन तुका गोंयकाराचें, एक आमी पब्लीक ट्रान्सपोर्टा बसीन बसून भोंवपाचें. तेजे नंतर आमी वेगवेगळ्यो कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीन वचून प्रोग्राम करपाचे केल्ले आनी तातूंतल्यान आनीक सरकाराक एक्सपोज करपाचें. हातूंतल्यान आमी एक मॉरल बूस्ट दिल्लो आनीक एक न्यू कॅडर आमी बिल्ड केल्लो. तितून भितर आमकां जे बहुजन समाजाक आमी अपील केलें वोटिंगाक. आनी तुमी पळयलें आसतलें 2019 पार्लमेंट इलेक्शन, म्हाका फक्त 1 वर्स आशिल्लें हें मेळ्ळें. त्या 2019 इलेक्शनाक काँग्रेसचो जो वोट शेअर आशिल्लो 2014 जो आमी मोदीची फर्स्ट इलेक्शन आशिल्लें, 2019 हे मोदीचें आमी म्हणटाले ताका मोदी सुनामी, म्हणजे मोदीची जी वेव आशिल्ली ती आनी खर आशिल्ली. आनी तातूंतल्यान आमी जे रूल करताले राज्यांक सुद्दां आमचो वोट शेअर पडलो. गोंय राज्य हे एकमेव राज्य आशिल्लें जे BJP कडेन डायरेक्ट फायट करताले, थंय काँग्रेसचो वोट शेअर हो 7% वाडलो आनी हो 7% फक्त सावथ गोवाकूच वाडूना, तर सावथ आनी नॉर्थ धरून आमी 7% वोट शेअर आमचो वाडलो. तेतूंतल्यान आमी एक बहुजन समाजाचे लोक जे आयले तेतूंतल्यान आमकां ती हें मेळ्ळें, जे एकूय सीट नाशिल्लो आमचे कडेन खासदारचो, म्हणजे दोनी पार्लमेंट इलेक्शन आमी हरलेले. 2019 आमी तितूंतले एक सीट परत घेतले आनी दुसरी सिटाक हांगा जे हांवें कॉन्टेस्ट केल्लें ते आमकां केन्नाच वोट शेअर नाशिल्लो. त्या वोट शेअरा कडेन आमी जवळ जवळ 43% वोट शेअरा कडेन आमी पावले. जवळ जवळ 1,65,000 वोट्स आमी नॉर्थान घेतलेले. कारण नॉर्थान आमी खूब वर्सां जालीं, जवळ जवळ 5 टर्म जाले आमी जिखून आशिल्ले. सो हेतूंतल्यान एक आमी मॉरल बूस्ट त्या पार्लमेंट इलेक्शनान दिलो. आनी गोंय राज्यान, महाराष्ट्रान एक खासदार, गोंय राज्यान एक खासदार आनी कर्नाटकाचे, म्हणजे आमी जवळ जवळ तिनूय राज्यान एक खासदार आमी कंट्रिब्यूट केलो. तितून गोंयचे 2 सिटां पैकी एक खासदार आमी कंट्रिब्यूट केलो. सो कोणाकूय जर म्हणपाचें म्हाजेर अटॅक करपाचो असो जावं आनी कितें केलें, तेणें पयलीं तर वोटिंगाचे अभ्यास करचो. सार्दीन म्हाका दिसता त्या इलेक्शनाक जेम तेम 3-4 सुद्दां वरां कॅम्पेन करनाशिल्ले. कॅम्पेन आमची सगळी टीम करताले. प्रत्येक आमचो सावथ गोवा डिस्ट्रिक्टाचो प्रेसिडेंट हेणें कंप्लीट सावथ गोवाची कॅम्पेन स्वता हातीन घेवन कॅम्पेन केली. सार्दिनाक खबर सुद्दां नाशिल्लो तेजे प्रचार कोण कोण कशें करतात. कारण सार्दीन पणजे साकून तो मडगांव पावतो म्हळ्यार ताका 11-12 जाताली आनी तेजे नंतर 7-7:30 म्हणटकच तो बरें बाबा म्हणटालो आपल्याला जालें आयतां आपल्याक वचपाक जाय. तो 7 भायर सरतालो. आमचे कॅडर थंय ग्रावंडार काम करताले, आमचे ब्लॉक सगळे ऑफिस बेलर काम करताले. सार्दिनाक खबरूच नव्हतो इलेक्शन ते कशें जिखलें तें सुद्दां हें जालें. सो सगळें क्रेडीट हे कॅडराक. तेजे नंतर आमी पयले पार्लमेंट असेंब्ली इलेक्शनाक आमचे सगळे लिडर्स BJPन व्हेले पयशांचे हें करून. आमचे कडेन कोणूच लिडर उरलेलो नाशिल्लो. उरलेलो एक दिगंबर कामत, राणे आशिल्लो तो राणे विड्रॉ जालो, कॅन्डिडेट ना जालो. लुईजीन आनीक TMCन गेलो. रेजिनाल्डान पार्टी सोडून नंतर तो 3 पार्टयेंत वेगळ्यो गेलो. सो उरलेलो आमचे कडेन बेजिकली एकूच लिडर. आमचे कडेन कोण नासतना आमी सगळे यूथ घातले कंप्लीट. एक न्यू प्रॉमीस दिली आमी की आमी डिफेक्टरांक फुटींग मनशां परत हें करचें ना, तांकां कोणाक तिकेट दिनासतना एक न्यू टीम बिल्ड करप आनी जंय BJP कडेन फायट करप, जेणी ज्या BJP पक्षान लोकांक गोंयच्या फटयले. 3 वेगळ्यो पार्टी हाडल्यो गोंयांक आमचो वोट शेअर फोडपाक आनी त्या 3य पार्टीन मेळोन जवळ जवळ 2 लाख वोट शेअर, म्हणजे 10 लाख वोट शेअरांतलो 2 लाख वोट शेअर ह्या 3 पार्टीन आमचो स्प्लीट केलो. तितून जवळ जवळ 1,60,000 वोटर्स हे आमचे ट्रेडिशनल वोटर्स आशिल्ले. आनी डिस्पायट दॅट आमी जे न्यू फेस दवरून सुद्दां जवळ जवळ आमी 11 MLAs आमी जिखून हाडले. ह्या परिस्थितींतल्यान वोट शेअर जर पळोवपाक गेलो तूं 2017 जो आमकां मेळ्ळो तो आनी 2022 मेळ्ळो तो, इतलो हे सगळे लिडर वचोन सुद्दां वोट शेअर आमी तोच मेनटेन केलो. आमी जर हे इलेक्शन हरल्यात जाल्यार जवळ 2,500 वोट्सांनी, म्हणजे टोटल 2,500 वोटरांनी जर अशें डिसायड केल्लें की आमी काँग्रेसीक मारुया त्या मतदारसंघात, जाल्यार काँग्रेस सरकार स्थापन जाता आशिल्लो. आनी जर तो काँग्रेस सरकार 2,500 सुद्दां म्हणना हांव, तेजे जर हाफ वोटर जर अशें आयिल्ले जाल्यार आमचे आनी 9 कॅन्डिडेट्स जिखता आशिल्ले आनी जवळ जवळ आमकां 23 ते 24 आमदार घेवन आमी सरकार करता आसतले. सो तेन्ना परिस्थिती कितें जाता आशिल्ली. सो म्हाका दुख्ख जाता इतलें की अशी ह्या परिस्थितींतल्यान पार्टी वयर आमी सगळे काडली. हितून फक्त हांव एकलो म्हणना, म्हाजे बरोबर असंख्य कार्यकर्ते आसात जेणी बोल्सांतले पयशे खर्च करून काम केल्लें आसा, रात दीस काम केल्लें आसा. आनी हे लिडर्स जे उलयता पळय तांकां तेंची पार्टी खातीर एक दीस रस्त्यार येवन झगडपाची येना तांकां. एक BJP अगेन्स्ट स्टेटमेंट काडपाची तांकां हें ना, डॅरिंग जायना. आनी हे हेंगेलें कामूच तेंच आसा, फक्त ब्लेम करप. आपलें कंट्रिब्युशन कितें केलें पार्टी खातीर. सार्दिनान स्वताक विचारपाक जाय आशिल्लें की ह्या पार्टीन ताका इतलें हें दिल्लें, त्या पक्षा खातीर गेले 4 वर्सां तो खासदार आसा. सावथ गोवा लोकसभा.
पूण तेन्ना तुमी प्रेसिडेंट आसले तेन्ना तुमी उलयले बिकॉज हीज पार्टिसिपेशन इज नॉट देयर इन द पार्टी फंक्शन्स.
आमी कितलेच फावटी सांगले ताका कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीन वचपाक जाय की तुमकां ताका लोकांनी जिखून दिलो. आयज 20 मतदारसंघ आसात. 20 मतदारसंघांक तेणें वचून विजीट करपाक जाय आशिल्ली. मेन म्हणजे पार्लमेंटाची एक आमचे प्रत्येक लोकसभाचो जो खासदार आसता तो एक आपल्या पार्लमेंट कॉन्स्टिट्युन्सी ऑफिस ओपन करता. तें ऑफिस असले कारणान पार्लमेंटाच्या आपल्या एक अधिकारान काँग्रेसच्या वर्कराक जावं लोकांक दिसता की हें आमचो कोण ना न्ही, एक खासदार आसा तेगेल्या ऑफिसान वचून काम करपाक जाय. तें ऑफिस सुद्दां आमी सांगून सुद्दां तेणें ओपन केलें ना. म्हणजे तूं इमॅजीन कर ज्या कार्यकर्त्यान सार्दिनाक काम केल्लें 2019च्या इलेक्शनाक तेजी परिस्थिती कितें जावपाक. तो मेळटा ना म्हणना, तो म्हणटा आयतारा आपल्याला घरा कडेन यो. सो लोक म्हणटा आयतारा तेगे घरा कडेन गेले जाल्यार गव्हर्मेंटा ऑफिसर खंय आसता आनी तेगेलें ऑफिस जर कोणी बसीन वयतलो जाल्यार तूं कुडतरी भितर गांव वयतलो जाल्यार लोकांक कितले त्रास पडटा. सो ह्या हेजेर जे लोकांचे कंप्लेन्स कंटिन्युअसली ट्रेमंडस येताल्यो. सो प्रत्येकान तेणें चिंतचें बाबा आपणें कितें दिलें पार्टीक. पार्टीन आपल्याक खूब दिलें. आपणें कितें दिलें पार्टीक, आपूण कितें कंट्रिब्युशन पार्टीक कितें. आनी त्या एसेंब्ली इलेक्शनाक लास्ट त्या सार्दिनाक खुबश्या एसेंब्ली इलेक्शनाक प्रचाराक आपयतालो. म्हाजे कोतान तो एक 2 एसेंब्ली काय 3 एसेंब्ली शिवाय तो म्हणपालो 500 शिवाय कमी लोक असले आपूण प्रचाराक येना. म्हणजे एक खासदार वचप आमचे कॅन्डिडेटा मुखार एसेंब्लीन जाल्यार तो एक बूस्ट जाता आशिल्लो. एक जर प्रत्येक खासदार म्हणून तो जेन्ना तो आमचे 20 मतदारसंघान जर गेल्लो सावथाच्याच आनी त्या मतदारसंघाक ताणें कॅन्डिडेटाक जर बूस्ट केल्लो मदत केली जाल्यार आनीक कदाचित फरक पडटालो. पक्ष फक्त गिरीशाला एकल्यालो नाशिल्लो, जबाबदारी सगळ्याली आशिल्ली.
हे जाल्यार सार्दिनाचे. म्हाका सांग, आफ्टर दीस इलेक्शन 2022 द काँग्रेस हायकमांड डिसायडेड टू इन्फ्यूज यंग ब्लड. अमित पाटकर हाडलो, मायकल लोबो हाडलो. मायकल लोबो पार्टी सोडून गेलो. ताज्या मागीर युरी आलेमाक हाडलो. डू यू थिंक इन्फ्युजींग न्यू ब्लड, फ्रेश ब्लड, ignoring experience has worked for the party?
So that party leadership has to review the situation, what we have achieved and what we have lost during last 1 year. ह्याक आतां ही न्यू लिडरशीप जर पळयली जाल्यार अमित पाटकरा जवळ जवळ 1 वर्स कंप्लीट जाल्लें आसा आनीक युरीक जवळ जवळ 6 म्हयने जाल्ले आसात एज अ CLP लिडर. सो एक्चुअली रिव्यू करपाक आनी वॉट वी हॅव लॉस्ट, वॉट वी हॅव गेन, वेर वी आर गोईंग रॉंग. I think it is a time that we must
But
work
in
on
the
that.
party, in the CLP, there is hardly any choice. Hardly any choice. There are only 3. But at least in the party, GPCC, they have a choice. There are leaders who could have taken over. But Amit Patkar, do you think he is doing enough? Is he seeking advice from the senior leaders?
I think he has to give more time to the party. He has to be more aggressive against the government, against exposing the failures of the government, and also reorganizing the party at the block level, especially in those 8 constituencies where we have lost MLAs. We have lost our MLAs to BJP, which were elected on the Congress ticket. Because in these constituencies we need to build a new leadership.
So basically, you are saying he is not seeking any advice from you. You want to see.
He may be seeking advice from various leaders. Sometimes if they ask me, I also give them the advice. So there is nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. But do you think he is doing enough for the party?
No, I said he has to be more aggressive in terms of exposing the BJP's failures. We have to be on the ground, and at the same time we have to reorganize in those 8 constituencies.
Is there any infighting going on between the ex-committees and the present committees?
I don't think there is any infighting
Or
as
a
such.
cold war, what I call?
No, I don't think there is any such thing is there. But definitely the seniors and the young, this is a generational gap which is bound to happen when the new leaders old leaders feel they are neglected. It happens in every organization, even in the family. This is bound to happen. So it's always, we should try to balance between the loyal soldiers who have given 25-30 years in the party.
So
We cannot sideline.
What was the need for filing 2 different disqualification petitions by the party president and you? Was there a communication gap or there was no trust as such?
No, definitely not. See, moment our 8 MLAs gone, so I, as a ex-president, I should also give a fight. I cannot just depend on the new president. I cannot make him fully responsible to fight back. So I felt it that I should also join hands to fight it. So immediately I filed a RTI with the speaker, and they deliberately t- uh, kept me waiting for nearly 30 days to get the RTI. So after getting the RTI, I filed the disqualification petition against all the 8. So one is that party president also should file. I also should file, because my another petition is also pending in the Supreme Court for the clarity of the 10 schedule.
So there are talks in the Congress itself that you wanted to show your relevance, and that is why you went ahead without consulting the party president in Goa.
No, absolutely. I consulted all the leaders before filing, including our in charge, including our AICC organizational in charge, Venu Gopalji, and Chidambaram ji, of course.
But did you take Amit Patkar in confidence?
I've informed everyone that because I have to file this nomination, this disqualification petition, because my another petition is pending in the Supreme Court on the similar matter. So I have to fight. And secondly, those who have defected 8 MLAs, when I was the president, so I should also take up the responsibility to fight them back. So I filed a disqualification petition, and maybe nearly after 1 month, Amit Patkar, as a party president, has filed a disqualification petition. Then I've gone to the High Court, because Speaker was not giving any attention to the disqualification petition, because their target is that they should trying to stop us from approaching the Supreme Court first. So they want to kill the time, and that is why they are delaying that. So, but I exactly waited for 88 days. As per Supreme Court order, Speaker should decide it within 90 days. On 88th day, I moved to the High Court, urging the Honorable High Court to direct the Speaker to expedite that and dispose my disqualification petition as per the deadline set by the Honorable Supreme Court.
Girish as you said, Amit Patkar has to do a lot. And since this being the election year, would you shoulder the responsibility again if the party high command asks you to do so?
This question had come 6 months back, and I've said no.
So you have rejected the offer to...
Yeah, because I've decided that after I resigned on the election day itself, I'd tendered my resignation. I've decided that for the next 1 year, I will just work without any responsibilities. Okay, so only I've taken that small part-time responsibility in Telangana. Otherwise, party was also wanted to give me some more responsibility in Karnataka also. But I've decided myself that I want to take a break from taking any position for at least 1 year. But I will work wherever is required, whenever is necessary. So I will do, but 1 year I will not take up any position in the body.
There are talks going on that you are going to contest South Goa elections. Is it true?
If party feels me, definitely I will prefer to contest in South Goa. But it is up to the party to decide. Because whenever all these elections I contested it for the sake of the party. Because they are not out of my comfort zone. When party told me to contest against the sitting chief minister, since nobody was there, I said without any hesitation, I contested that. Same thing happened during the last parliament election. I've contested it. Now I don't want to go and contest any elections more, because I've done, at least now I should give chance to the new young leaders. There is a lot of young leadership. They also try to sacrifice for the party. You can't expect only one Girish to sacrifice and contest the party wherever party wants. I've done my job. Now it's up to the new leadership They should also try and sacrifice and
Is
do.
there a dearth of leaders in the Congress now? Because being a South Goa being the stronghold of the Congress, despite that, I don't see many leaders coming up to raise their hands and say that I'm going to contest. Do you have any such leaders right now?
No, see, parliament elections are actually different, and assembly elections are different. So most of the political leaders prefer to be in a local politics at the assembly level. Because then you have a lot of scope, you are connected to your locals. When you go to the parliament, you are in the ocean, and you are not connected
No, I'm
directly.
just saying because apart from Girish Chodankar, a common man, layman, does not see any other leader who can contest from South Goa. Do you have
No, no,
any such?
there are many able candidates who are also aspirants in South Goa. One is our Elvis Gomes. He's also is there. I think I'm getting the feelers that Captain Viriato also wants to contest from South. Now Sardin has actually told all the party workers, all of us, that that will be his last term. He's not going to contest in future because of his age. But now I think
He
he
told
also,
me that he is contesting. He
yeah.
never said that.
So now he is also again he said that he wants to contest. So there are so many, and I can give you more names also who may be aspirants in the South Goa.
What is the overall look what Rahul Gandhi has about Goa? You have been a close confidant of him. You have had many meetings with him in the past. And what does he think about Goa politics? How important is Goa for him?
For national leaders, any state is an important state. And when it comes to Goa, Goa, everyone takes it seriously in Delhi. So although Goa, we have our population is just maybe 15, 16 lakhs, but we have more than 50, 60 lakhs tourists who visit Goa. And these tourists may not be just all tourists are international tourists. Our local tourists, domestic tourists also visit. So from that point of view, Goa actually is important. And Rahul ji has taken a very keen interest during last assembly election. And national, all leaders had a very high hopes that Goa, we will win Goa. But unfortunately, because of these three political parties, we suffered. Just we fall short of 2,500 votes, and we lost around 9.
What do you think Congress can win both the seats today, as on today?
No, if Congress leaders and office bearers and workers, if they decide and decide properly with a proper strategy, we can definitely win this election. Last assembly election, if you see the results, if you analyze the results, you will be surprised if we combine our traditional voters. This time, nearly 1,60,000 traditional voters might have moved away from us. And the new voters, we got something around 2,45,000 votes these assembly elections, as compared to 2,50,000 votes last. So we have remained our vote share. But we lost our traditional voters and we got fresh new voters to Congress.
So, do you think the alliance with Goa Forward did not work? What do you think in future? Is Congress going to align with Goa Forward again?
See, we already are in alliance, I suppose.
You suppose.
And at the last assembly elections, definitely we fought an alliance. 3 seats they contested. I'm considering those 2,45,000 voters when I'm saying that we got. We take the votes that Goa Forward party also hold, because we fought.
But it looked like a half-hearted alliance last time.
No, see, I may have some reservation, but the party leadership and party has decided. So once the party decides is the thing. So I moved in those constituencies also where Goa Forward was contesting the election, and we fought as a team. There may be some lacunas here and there, that's naturally, but to win this both parliament elections, if we play our cards properly, if you can retain our those new voters which we have got in this last assembly elections, especially I'm talking about Bahujan Samaj voters, we have moved. Now also lot of Bahujan Samaj voters are angry on this present government. So we have to attract them, we have to reach out to them, and I think it's not difficult to win both the seats if we make our strategies properly. But if we have go with the old approach that no, we'll win easily South Goa and North Goa we cannot win, is not going to work, because the lot of voters have flown below the Mandvi, and a lot of changes has happened. Many constituencies are very difficult to enter, assembly constituencies I'm talking about. But still there is sufficient time. Still we can reach out, we can have the better booth management, and we have to focus on our traditional voters, and we have to try to retain our new voters who have voted us in the last assembly elections. Because this election is again a fight between BJP and Congress. Other political parties may try to poke in, but Goan voters, as far as when it comes to parliament election, Goan voters have voted wisely. Those who want BJP, they have voted for BJP, and those who want to defeat BJP, they have voted for Congress. And of course, Congress has their traditional voters. So it's a fight between the two ideology, where people of Goa don't accept other political parties if they try to contest these elections.
Last two questions. One, you said there is enough water flown below the Mandavi bridge. The Congress also is conspiring to stop the Mandavi from flowing into Goa. They have given an assurance to the people of Karnataka they will divert Madai. What is your say on that? Because you started the campaign Madai Jagor and you were in the forefront. What is your advice to the party high command?
See, here party high command is not in the picture. It's a fight between the states. Karnataka people, we don't expect Karnataka people to come and support Goa. Nor we expect Goans to go and support Karnataka, with the exception of Manohar Parrikar and Pramod Sawant. These are the two leaders जेणी गोंयकारांक फटयले, गोंयच्या आवयक फटयले. गोंयचो आनी खंयचोच लिडर हो आपल्या मातये कडेन आनी आपल्या आवय कडेन गद्दारी करचे ना. मनोहर पर्रीकर आनी प्रमोद सावंत आनी बेजिकली तेंचे लिडर्स जे आसात तेणी गद्दारी केली गोंय कडेन. कर्नाटकाचे लिडर्स आपल्या मातये कडेन आपल्या आवय कडेन प्रामाणीक रावले आनी ते आपल्या अधिकाराक ते फायट करतात. थंय आमी तांकां करपाक हें शकना, कारण ते तेंच्या आवय कडेन प्रामाणीक आसात. आमचे लोक जेणे आपल्या आवय कडेन गद्दारी केल्या तांकां ब्लेम करपाक.
माय क्वेश्चन इज टुडेज मॅनिफेस्टो. काँग्रेस आणि बीजेपी दोगांचे मॅनिफेस्टो ना की दे विल डायवर्ट वॉटर.
दॅट इज वॉट आय एम सेइंग. नाव हू हॅज इश्यूड दिस manifesto? It is the manifesto of Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee. It's not a manifesto of Indian National Congress. So when it comes to Karnataka people are loyal to their mother. I expected their every son of Goa should be loyal to Mother Goa, unlike Manohar Parrikar and Pramod Sawant and gang. We have sold आमची आवय रिवर मादय टू कर्नाटका फॉर इलेक्ट्रल बेनिफिट्स, वीच इज व्हेरी बॅड. असले गद्दार पळयले ना. सो हांव कितें म्हणटा, हेणी हे आतां प्रमोद सावंत जर तूं जावं बाकीचे जे लिडर आसात बीजेपीक, तेणी कर्नाटकाचे जे लिडर आसात तेंचे कडल्यान शिकचें की आपल्या आवय कडेन तुमी कशें लॉयल रावचें तें.
What in your opinion should the former Chief Minister Luzin Falero be granted entry into Congress?
So this question, or many people are asking me about this question. So this question is the best to answer is Mr. Luzin Falero himself, because it was his decision to leave Congress party saying that he has undergone lot of humiliation. He was humiliated. He felt he was humiliated by Congress party.
No,
And
let
it
me
is,
remind you at the same time, you last time said that the defectors will never be allowed into the party.
no, I'm saying that is what stand of the Congress party. I'm talking
No,
about.
when you were the president, you had taken that stand.
Yeah, I completely हांव निमाणें सुद्दां त्या हेजे कडेन रावला हांव कंप्लीट. आतां हो क्वेश्चन कोण आन्सर करपाक शकता? लुईझीन फालेरो, कारण लुईझीन फालेरोन पार्टी सोडलेली आनी तेन्ना तेणें सांगलेलें की आपल्याक ह्युमिलेशन जाल्लें. आतां तो परत पक्षांत येवपाक सोदता ना सोदता, आमी अननेसरी ताका कित्याक त्रास करुया की तेगेली इच्छाच आसपाना काँग्रेस पार्टीक परत येवपाक, जावं तेणें कोणा कडेन उलयलोय ना, तेणें कोणा कडेन रिक्वेस्टूय केली ना. सो आमी कित्याक इमॅजीन करुया की लुईझीन फालेरो काँग्रेसी येवपाक सोदता, हें आमची इमॅजिनेशन न्ही. सो तेजे तकलेन एक्झॅक्टली कितें आसा, जावं तो कोणा कडेन उलयला हें तुकाय खबर ना, हें म्हाकाय खबर ना, हें कोणाक खबर ना. सो हो प्रश्नाचो स्टार्ट आनी कॉन्क्लूड हो लुईझीन फालेरोच करपाक शकता. पूण एक हांव परत सांगपाक सोदता गोंयच्या लोकांक की ज्या तरेन तेणें सांगलेलें की आपल्या ह्युमिलेशन केल्लो काँग्रेस पार्टीन, आमी खंयच ताका ह्युमिलेशन करूं नाशिल्लो, खंयच्याच परिस्थितीन करूं नाशिल्लो. पार्टीचो तो सेंट्रल जनरल सेक्रेटरी आशिल्लो. ताका जर कोणें ह्युमिलेशन केलो जाल्यार तेंच्या तृणमूल काँग्रेस पार्टीन जवळ जवळ तो एक वर्स सुद्दां थंय ताका दवरपाक, म्हणजे ताका प्रेस कॉन्फरन्स घेता आसतना सुद्दां ते इल्लेशे भुरगे 20-25 वर्सांचे ते ताका डिक्टेट करताले, ते ताका डॉमिनेट करताले. तेणें कितलें उलोवप, कितें उलोवप, म्हणजे येदो व्हडलो तो लिडर, ताका ते स्टॉप करपाक लायताले. ताका असो ह्युमिलेट केलो लास्ट हें जातकर, म्हणजे आमकां सुद्दां वायट दिसतालें तेगेलें तें ह्युमिलेशन पळोवन की आमचो येदो व्हडलो लिडर आशिल्लो लुईझीन फालेरो, ताका एक पार्टी व्हरता आनी तेजे नंतर ताका पब्लिकली ह्युमिलेट करतात. तेंचे खासदार येतात, ते न्यूज प्लांट करतात ना आमी ताका तेजे अगेन्स्ट की आमी ताका सोडपा लायला, ताका खासदारकी काडपा लायल्यात. दीस एक्चुअली देर वॉज नो नीड. इट वॉज युअर इंटरनल मॅटर्स. तुमी येवन ते मिडियाक सांगप, मिडिया कडेन ह्युमिलेशन करप, वॉज रॉंग.
थँक्यू गिरीश बाब, तुवें तुजो वेळ आमकां दिलो, क्वेश्चन तुवें सगळी आन्सर केली. You spoke about your future plans. Thank you very much. We wish you all the best. And hopefully we see you very fast again in the scheme of things of Congress. Thank you. Namaskar.